Yo, hey, what's up? We're coming to you live from Austin, Texas. It's GreyMatters. I'm here with a member of the vegetable collective, Hikes. Please introduce yourself to the camera.
I'm Will. I'm Chris.
Colin.
Hey, I'm Nathan.
Yo, I just heard you guys kill it. I'm not gonna front. Like, that shit was dope, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, what's that like? Every time you guys going, like, you see, you hit another level, you hit another gear. You know, you go to that. Like, what keeps you guys all on that same like everybody's going 110%. Like
communication.
Yeah. Well, you spend so much time. We'll spend a lot of time writing one song. And once you have an idea finished like that, and everyone has their part and has their almost like identity in the song, you just kind of live that for a minute. I guess I hadn't thought about that till just now.
Yeah, and it's like exciting to get back to that place. I was thinking about that when we just played the song. It was like being
offset,
I was like feeling the excitement of like when we wrote it.
Yeah, and you always feel that like what.
So it's a collaborative process on writing the songs. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
Well, and behind everything is just like the shared, all of the experiences we have together beyond just like the tours and all the crazy stuff we do together. Like these three live together. We've been friends for so long. It really is just like it's become an organism that we know how to snap into, and it's just kind of like comfortable to snap into that. And when we get to become like that grander thing that is beyond each of us as individuals, it's just like kind of exciting,
and it's home, and it's like a very I don't know, it's a place that we all know together, and it's like what our entire friendship and like pretty much lives are based around, these songs and stuff. So like embodying that for a minute is like, I don't know, it feels perfect. It feels comfortable. It feels like home, you know.
And it's so cool to see, because like I was saying earlier, like you see so much bands and they're just like, you know, flashing for the camera, you know, like is it something that you guys all agreed on from day one? We're gonna keep it real. We're never gonna
I don't think
really
was
talked
it
about
something?
it.
Yeah, I don't think it's
just something that was just like natural.
we're just the diametric opposite of a hype band. Like,
Thank God.
Yeah, everything.
I'm so sick of that.
Everything that we are is just like a very laborious, relationship-driven. Like, what is something that we would like to play that feels new, that like combines everything that we're all into? Like, it's just, it isn't about anything other than, like Nathan said, communication. It kind of sounds a little cliche, but yeah, it is. It's just like these really long talks, like these really long speeches that we've given to each other that like get distilled further and further until it's like, it's just like,
it's crazy because like it is all of our personalities in the songs, but sometimes like in the writing process, some of our personalities are popping out more, and then the part doesn't work. But then it just kind of like, after playing it enough times, especially after touring, and like in Japan when we were at it every day, everything was just like, and then it was just like any conversation with a group of friends, like where after years or after time it like it becomes really natural, like what we're doing right now, or just having like a conversation.
That's so dope. Like that's fucking dope as shit. Like you guys are going to Japan. You guys are hitting these like different like what is like what's the good like what's the feel good you guys are getting to make you guys want to go back to Japan? Like what I know they have to be loving
everything. Everything about it.
And the most beautiful thing about being in a band that's in motion like this, like I don't know, this is a way to see the world, and like that's something that always gets me like feeling alive, is like being able to like, you know, be with these dudes and like travel. Like we're going to like countries we've never been to before, and like getting into all these ridiculous situations, just experiencing life in this like really full, rich way because of music and because of like our friendship and stuff. And like that gives me more reason to live than anything else. Just like this weird thing that I like know how to do with all these folks, and like we're just fucking best friends, and we just get to like now we just get to travel the world, you know?
Right?
And
kind of happened.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Man.
Well, yeah, and like traveling the world in a way that like allows us to like communicate and meet people on a level that's like very unique and special. Like we're coming, like we're not just like traveling together. We're like bringing like this art and this like emotion and tension that we've made to a new country, and like that allows us to meet people in such a cool way. It's fucking rad.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
When we were like meeting people like in real life in Japan, it was just like very awkward and very like there was clearly this enormous like cultural and language barrier, and like as opposed to what my father told me, where he was like in the Navy, he was like, everyone knows English, you'll be fine. And then it's not even close to being true. And like the language divide is like so real, and like we can't even begin to talk to people. But when after our shows there, like that was a whole different thing. Like even though we couldn't really talk, they were just like,
they just like come up and like give us a hug and like you don't know awesome, English, man. I don't know Japanese, but like we can like share this thing.
Fun, right? And then we would a lot of our conversations that we had, or at least a lot of conversations I had, like after our shows, were just people being like,
Google Translate.
The White Stripes. And we're like, yeah, sure, like totally. Not like our music, but I like the White Stripes. And they're just like naming off bands, and then I would name off a band and they'd name off a band. And we're like, yeah, like we know the same bands.
Yeah. That's like the cool part of music. Like you don't have to even know like the same language, but you feel like that vibe. And, like,
people together hard.
It really does. It really does.
I just found like maybe 20 gigs worth of footage from our GoPro in Japan. That is exactly that, and but in the form of like freestyling and just like it's because after the shows they have this thing
Name Hodai.
Name Hodai, where they like take
all you can eat and drink.
Yeah, all you can eat and drink, but it's like 1,500 yen, something like that, right?
Yeah, it's like 15 bucks.
Yeah, $15 it translates to. And you just sit around the table and party with all these people you don't really know how to talk to, but you learn catchphrases because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's like us and the other bands and the promoters and the booking people, the staff.
A lot of
everybody that's helping. The whole family. It's like the family, the squad.
It's like the whole musical family. Yeah.
I got the other day was my birthday and.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. But people started like writing on my wall from Japan before it was my birthday here.
It's already they're early.
And and some of them were like, "Oh, see you soon," because they're going back, and I was just like, cool. "Oh," almost tearing up,
That's awesome, man.
It was crazy.
You guys definitely have like a dope sound that people can definitely like migrate towards, and that's like the coolest thing. Like a friend of mine, Julie, that told me that put me on to you guys. She's like, they're chill and you're gonna like it. She didn't give like too much.
I don't even know if she's fucking listened to us. If she has, then like, good job, Juliana. But when you like went to art school with somebody and you're like, oh yeah, this is my band now, you don't actually expect you to listen to it.
No, she really fucks with the music, man. Because I was asking her like, look, I'm out here from New York. I gotta work. Mm-hmm. It's cool to have fun and like, which I want to ask you guys, how do you find that balance between the fun and you guys are writing songs, you're touring, you're obviously being, responsible. Like, how do you find that balance?
We've made like we've made a lot of rules within the group on how to balance that out, because it's like it's that lifestyle. It's like a musician's lifestyle. You're supposed to be like, wow, you know, all the time, but then it kind of just worked itself out over time. Everything's just worked itself out.
We've gone through. We've had our trials of, you know, just being on tour and going too hard. You know, being like, you know, all young about it and like not really understanding like the marathon of what a tour is, and just like going way too hard, and like it still happens every once in a while, but like we have a way better balance and like just like kind of a system in place now of keeping each other in check and like,
accountability. Everybody's accountable.
Yeah,
like,
accountability,
yo, bro, you've
that's
had.
the word keeps on
All right,
going
you know,
up.
we're going back to the room, bro. You know what I mean, she could come with you, but we gotta go.
But it's also like, if like it doesn't feel good to us when we like go too hard and then we can't like play right.
Yeah.
You know, because like
Can't be
we
too-
have
These
to be
people
all
coming
in,
out-
because that's what actually feels good. It's not like we're just like tied to a company or something that like if we mess up then it messes up the company. It's like it's an actual thing within all of us.
Yeah.
That's like if you know, like it's gonna feel really good if we perform really well.
Well, and
Right,
beyond,
and
beyond even tour, it's like how to like maintain what we do and who we are. Like, I think we've done it enough at this point to now, like, the reflection of our life outside of the music is kind of like directly in response to the musical side of stuff, and like we're starting to feel the seasons of it all, like the seasons of tour as opposed to like the saving money. Like even what we all do, like all of our jobs, all of our like certain ways that we make money is really just kind of like cycling around like the music too. So it really has become just like how it all makes sense together. And yeah, it's funny, but even how we're doing like financially or emotionally or spiritually at any given point is like has consequences for all of us for like 6 months down the line, where it's just like if you're not doing very well right now, or if like something's bad happening to you, then something bad's happening to me as well. And it's just like, I don't know, I think we finally we're feeling it in terms of seasons now, and it feels good to feel like, yeah, like this is a season. Like I kind of have a better idea about the come and the push, and like I don't know, it's cool. But yeah,
The vibe is chill. I hear you guys got a new project coming out. I would love to hear you guys talk more about it. You know, don't give away the sequel. But I know there's something that, you know, you guys are looking forward to dropping. I want to hear you
We're
guys.
releasing our next release, our next batch of songs in June. This is the recordings we did when we were in Japan the last time with Mino from this band called Toe. It's a Japanese kind of like atmospheric math rock band, a beautiful band. We got to record with him, which is like a huge honor for us. And yeah, and we're just getting new mixes back, and we're just elated about it, like the way that these are sounding. Yeah, we're gonna release them in June with Community Records.
Shout out to Community Records.
Shout out to Community
Make
Records.
sure, look, Community Records is holding it down, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
out of New Orleans.
Out of New Orleans. And yeah, that's the new thing. That's what the Japan tour coming up, that'll be based around releasing that album, and there's a Euro tour shortly after that, and sometime in there, I don't know. We're gonna try and be touring the U.S. more, because we've been kind of away from that, but nothing is booked yet. We're trying to.
We're
Those things will come. You guys got the sound. That's what's most important.
We're releasing our album after we get back from Japan.
Okay.
Going the second time, which we'll be opening up for this band called The Fall of Troy,
Shout out to
which
them.
is just
Another
huge
huge
for
honor.
us. Like it's a huge. It's oh man, I can't even.
They're like one of those bands that like
Fall of Troy.
Fall of Troy.
Fall of Troy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like 2005, 2006, just like boom. Like,
Slow down, this is slipping through my mind. This conversation has run out of time. Honey, I know you know what I mean, and that's the one thing that you soon will find.
like this new kind of post-hardcore, like slightly technical, like
Mathy. Well, they were calling it mathcore. I think they like sort of established a new genre for themselves.
yeah,
They just
and
killed
like
it.
Creating a new genre. That's dope. And they're willing to give you guys a
Exactly.
That's fucking awesome.
And this is their first time to tour Japan, so it'll be really special to like share that with them. And you know, I mean, I was listening to this band in high school.
Yeah, it's
I was listening to
definitely
this band
a
straight up
high
10
school,
years
like,
ago.
Smash that band so hard.
So hard.
Yeah,
in high
yeah.
school.
Shout out Dead Fox.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Hooking us
Our
up
boy
with all
David
these
Isaac is setting
opportunities.
that all up.
It's been great. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. Like, you know, it's damn, like touring. You guys are well grounded. You know, does having that solid foundation in this city of Austin help with the touring, or does it help
Oh
with?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
100%.
It helps a lot. Our Austin family is like
Crucial.
It's crucial. It's taken us so
It's-
far.
Yeah.
They go like all of our friends. They just go insane at shows. It's crazy.
We get kind of spoiled sometimes
We
because
get
like
spoiled,
some of the
we're
Austin
spoiled.
shows will be like people just like flying over each other and just like a full like house and just everyone going nuts.
That's
And
awesome.
then you know you go on tour like even like a couple hundred miles away and it's you know very modest. So you got to keep like humble about it all. But yeah, Austin is our foundation and our
Yes,
home,
yes.
and it's where like I don't know all our friends and family are. So.
Yeah, I feel like every time we play in Austin, it's like a new like energy to like keep going out because like
Yeah.
the idea is that like you know more places are like playing Austin.
Yeah.
Like that's like a glimpse into like what it could be.
Oh yeah.
I think that's like a really good recharge for us, at least for me.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
And
You
even
always
just
gotta-
like the college energy, like you know, a lot of college kids will see us, and then it'll be like a cool experience for them, and then they'll go somewhere else, and then we'll find out later, like, oh, now one of these people goes to school in Osaka, and they're gonna come to our show, and we're over there,
Oh, yeah.
which is happening this time, and we're just starting to see like the dots connect from just like maintaining that connection to a home, and people move, but you know, we're all so connected these days that it doesn't mean that it's like forever. It's just like we'll see each other in a different place.
Yeah, that's
We'll
how
see you elsewhere.
half of my friendships are anymore. Like, see you in a year when we're in whatever town you're in.
Definitely. Like it's definitely very chill, like vibing. You guys, I wish you guys nothing but. You're right. You guys are on the right path. You know, and just
Thank you.
keep working. You know, definitely appreciate the time and just getting a chance to just, you know, vibe and chill with you guys. And like, you know, on behalf of, you know, GreyMatters, we definitely want to just, whenever you come to New York, holla at us. You know, we got,
Love it.
Can't wait.
you know,
It's hard to play New York,
It is
man.
New York.
It's good to have
Hey.
some friends there now.
Hey, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Because we like to travel. I like to get away from the jungle as much as I can, you know. And it's like, I just want to say thank you. You know, thank
you.
each and every
Thank
one
you.
here.
You
And like,
so much. You got a home
know,
here. Whenever
totally
you need.
appreciate, you know, just the love. And, you know, we can definitely just chill on that note. Like,
Cool.
how was that, guys? Are we good?
Yeah.
I think that was perfect.
I think the string is breaking right now on this one.
Bye.